channel, and here with me is a colleague teacher.
So, welcome. My name is Mr. Frank here at Naduni Comprehensive School. So, thank you, Mr. And I have a question for you.
All right.
Number one.
Yes.
What is your role as a teacher?
Okay, it's a very nice question. The role as being a teacher, especially for me, is to facilitate learning by guiding the learners to do a certain task and also implement in real life situation by solving the problem which are being experienced by most of the people in society.
Sure, thank you. And thank you for that question. Number two, what is your specialized learning area?
All right, my specialized learning area is integrated science. Yeah, but also I can also teach mathematics.
So you can teach mathematics and also integrated science.
Yes.
Good, thank you. So another question for number three, how can you make your learning area to be interesting to your learners?
Yeah, it's a very nice question. There are very many ways of making integrated science, a specialized area for me, to be so much interesting. One way of making it to be very interesting is by making these learners to interact with real life situation. Yeah, for example, we have very many practical integrated science which will enable the learner to have a clear understanding of the real life situation. Yes, but in most cases, we don't have very many labs in very many schools. Yeah, we have some schools who have some of the facilities such as lab. But apart from using the physical lab, there is a way of also making the learning to be interesting without the physical lab. We also have what is known as ICT integration. Yeah, ICT integration is a very broad area which help the learners in very many ways.
Thank you, sir. And I've heard about ICT integration. Will you kindly clarify?
Yeah, ICT integration, as I have mentioned that this ICT integration is a very wide area, but I want to narrow down to go to certain area which normally help the learners to make integrated science to be interesting. We normally have what is known as a virtual lab, and here with us is a laptop. Yes, so to go to virtual lab, what you need to do is to go to Google Chrome. Yeah, whereby you click there. Yeah, let us wait. Then you search what is known as virtual lab. Yes, you delete, then you search virtual lab. Here we have a virtual lab semester. Then wait for the browser, and then you go here, you click semester virtual labs, and here, yeah, so you proceed and you go to explore virtual labs. Then from there you will go to, you want to see one of the experiment, you want to open grade 7. And from there, under grade 7, we have very many experiments. We can do one to see how virtual labs normally works. Yeah, go to action-based and indicators, and then you go to procedure and experiment, and then you go to view experiment. Then when you open there, you can see now we have a lab there. But when to proceed to go to the next experiment, yeah, you can go there. Yeah, So we're going to do this experiment on how to use litmus paper to determine if substance is acidic or basic. So you open the drawers so that you can assess operators. So here with us we have test tube rack with test tubes. At the same time we have blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. Then we have the reagents. We have what is known as, we have lemon juice, we have a vinegar, and we have orange juice. So for us to do the experiment, you take this test tube to the bench. Then you put in the bench. Then from there, you can now take the reagents. You put the reagents in the 3 bottles. Yes, and then you squeezed. Then you pick vinegar. You put in the second test tube. Then you pick oranges. Then you put now, you pick one of the blue litmus paper. You pick one. Yeah, you take it. You put, then you observe what has happened there. Then you bring also a red litmus paper. You bring it. And then you observe what has happened. As you can see, the blue litmus paper has changed to red, but the red litmus paper remained red. And you see now what will happen if you put both litmus paper in a vinegar. So you repeat the same process by picking blue litmus paper. Yeah. Yes, you can see that one. There and you see what happened. Yes, so also blue litmus paper has changed to red. Then finally, when you see now, what about if you put in the orange, so in the orange juice, what will happen? Yes, also blue litmus paper has turned red. And then finally, we have the red litmus paper. Yes, so you can see now we have done our experiment without having a physical lab, and it's very interesting. Learner can see the result clearly. At the same time, apart from making also learning to be interesting, there are some of the substances in the lab which are very hazardous or very poisonous. But when you use a virtual lab, the learner may not be in contact with the substance, which also will help the learners to avoid some of the intention which normally accompanied by some of the chemicals. Those are some of the ways which we can make learning to be fruitful, at the same time to be very interesting, and which will also actually make the learning process to be easier for the teacher. At the same time, it will also help the learner to be also ICT wizard, Instagram, but to be a very to go with technology. That is what I can say about ICT integration.
So thank you, Mr. Eric Langat, for your concern about your learners, and I think there will be a lot of improvement in your learners about this program, and may the Lord bless you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.